Dear students, this is the third video of our first module. Chapter name is Underwriting of Shares. In this video, we solve a simple problem of underwriting of shares. So, let us see the question first. The question is, S Limited issued 50 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. The whole issue was underwritten by A, B, C as below. A. 50 lakh shares. B. 25 lakh shares. C. 10 lakh shares. Application were received 48 lakh 50,000 shares of which the marked application were as follows. A. 12 lakh. B. 25 lakh. C. 8 lakh 50,000. Calculate the number of shares to be taken up by the underwriter. This is the question. Here, company is issuing 50 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each, and the whole issue is underwritten by these three people, A, B, and C. Students, who are these three persons? A, the persons A, B, and C are the underwriters. So, underwriters are fully responsible for selling of shares. So, the company will give advice to the underwriter. These persons undertake to take up the whole or a certain portion of the unsubscribed shares of a company. Here, A taking the responsibility of 50 lakh shares, B taking the responsibility of 25 lakh shares, and C taking the responsibility of 10 lakh shares. Here, the ratio is not given. We can calculate the ratio. Working note number 1. The total equity share is 50 lakh. So, A's share is 15 lakh and B's share is 25 lakh and C's share is 10 lakh. So, the liability ratio is 3:5:2. Okay, the ratio is 3:5:2. Next, application were received 48 lakh 50,000 shares of which the marked application were as follows. A's 12 lakh, B's 25 lakh shares and C's 8 lakh 50,000 shares. Here the total company received 48 lakh 50,000 applications of shares. So, what do you mean by marked applications? Marked application means the form or applications are stamped with the name of the underwriters in order to distinguish the forms of one underwriter from that others. Each underwriter put a mark on the application. He put his own stamps like A stamps, B put B stamps, and C puts C stamps. So the company can identify the applications of each underwriter. So marked application means the applications have special mark or stamps. This is only for the identification of the applications. Okay, marked application means this is only for the identification of the application. So here marked applications of A's share is 12 lakh and B's share is 25 lakh and C's 8 lakh 50,000. So here total applications received 48 lakh 50,000 shares and marked 12 lakh 25 lakh and 8 lakh 50,000. So the total marked applications is 12 lakh plus 25 lakh plus 8 lakh 50,000, that is 45 lakh 50,000. The total marked applications is 12 lakh plus 25 lakh plus 8 lakh 50,000. Adding these three shares, that is 45 lakh 50,000 we got. Next, here the application were received is 48 lakh 50,000 shares. So there is a differences in these two figures, that is 48 lakh 50,000 minus 45 lakh 50,000, that the difference figure is unmarked application. Okay, the different figure is unmarked application. So let us solve the problem. So let us calculate the number of shares to be taken up by the underwriters. That is, calculate the net liability of underwriters. Okay, let's solve our problems. First one, working note. First, we have to calculate the unmarked applications. Here, total application received 48 lakh 50,000. That is in question. The application were received 48 lakh 50,000 shares. So here total application received 48 lakh 50,000 shares, and subtract marked applications. A's share is here 50 lakh share, 12 lakh shares, and B's 25 lakh shares, and C's 8 lakh 50,000 shares here. So total unmarked application is 45 lakh 50,000 shares. So total application received is 48 lakh 50,000 and subtract marked application, that is 45 lakh 50,000. So we can get unmarked application, that is 3 lakh. Unmarked application is 3 lakh. After calculating unmarked application, we want to prepare a table for calculate the net liability. So students, it is very simple to calculate. Let's see. Students, let's see, this is the format. First we have to first we have first we have to the we have particular column, and then underwriters column. Here three underwriters, A, B, C. So we need three column. First column is particular column. Second column is underwriters A's column. Third one is underwriter B's column, and fourth one is underwriters C's column. Then we have to take the gross liability of each underwriters. First we have to write gross liability. The gross liability ratio we already calculated. So here 3:5:2. So here gross liability is given in this question. A is 50 lakh, B is 25 lakh, and C is 10 lakh. So here write A's gross liability is 50 lakh, B's gross liability is 25 lakh, and C's gross liability is 10 lakh. Less marked application. That also given in the questions. A's marked application is 12 lakh, and B's marked application is 25 lakh, and C's marked application is 8 lakh 50,000 here. Then subtract marked applications. We can get subtract marked application 50 lakh minus 12 lakh, that is 3 lakh. Next B is 25 lakhs minus 25 lakhs, that is nil, and C is 10 lakh minus 85 lakhs, that is 1 lakh 50,000. Then subtract unmarked applications. Unmarked applications we calculated, that is 3 lakh. Here we have to take the gross liability ratio for distributing unmarked application. Gross liability ratio also we calculated, that is 3:5:2. So here unmarked applications calculated, that is 3 lakh. So unmarked here we have to take the gross liability ratios of unmarked application, that is 3:5:2. So 3 lakh, 3 lakh into 3/10, then then 3 lakh into 5/10, then C is 3 lakh into 2/10. Then we have to subtract unmarked application. First is the 3 lakh minus 90,000, that is 2,10,000. B is 0, here 0 minus 1,50,000, that is we got negative figure, that is 1,50,000. Here B got surplus. Then C is 1,50,000 minus 60,000. We got 90,000 for C. Here B got surplus because here negative figure, that is negative 1,50,000. So B got surplus. Whenever we got surplus, that time the surplus is transferred to other. Here A, B, C. Here surplus amount is transferred to A and C. So we have to remove the surplus. Next we have to adjust the surplus of B. Here, but in particular column we write adjusting surplus of B allotted to A and C. The gross liability ratio is 3:5:2. Here B's ratio is 5. Here B's ratio is 5. So we cancelling the B's ratio. The gross liability ratio is 3:5:2. So we cancelling the B's ratio. B's ratio is here 5. So removing this ratio, the new ratio is 3:2. Okay. So we have to adjust the surplus of B allotted to A and C. Here B surplus amount is negative 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 into 3/5, that is 90,000 for A, and C is 1,50,000 into 2/5, that is 60,000 for C. So let us we have got the net liability of each of the underwriter. A has to purchase what, 1,20,000 shares, and C has to purchase 30,000 shares. Here B doesn't has to purchase any number of shares because his fulfillment is complete. Okay. So net liability is A's net liability is 1,20,000, and C's net liability is 30,000. Okay, students. Thank you. Okay.